Hello, boys and girls. Mrs. Wishy-Washy here. I've come back again to my classroom to read to you another book. And you know, the last video that we had, Mr. Wishy-Washy said to me that my pointer sometimes got in the way of seeing the words. Well, I have a different pointer, but I can't find it. So I'm going to use this one today, and I'm going to try to be more careful that I don't cover up the words so that you can read them also. Before we have our book today, I wanted to come back to the little saying that my sister Sally told me. Let's look at this. Reading gives us somewhere to go when we have to stay where we are. Authors unknown, because it was my sister Sally that told me about it. I don't think I told you about my sister Sally. She was a farmer too, but now she has greenhouses on the farm and she works all the time planting vegetables and flowers for people to have at their homes. But she had such a good idea when she told me this, because right now we have to stay at home. Lots of times we can't go the places we want to go. Like people can't come to Maine as much as they used to. So they would have to read a book about Maine. And that's what this means. Reading will take us where we want to be, even when we have to stay at home. Today I have a new book that I'm going to be sharing with you. And the title of the book is The Scrubbing Machine. I was excited when I got the scrubbing machine. The Scrubbing Machine. Story by Joy Cowley. Illustrations by Elizabeth Fuller. Mrs. Wishy-Washy got a scrubbing machine to scrub her house and make it clean. I thought that Mr. Wishy-Washy was getting all the dishes done. I should try to get the rest of the house all clean. She turned it on. The machine went plop. Wishy-washy, wishy-washy, bubble, bubble, plop. Oh my, I was surprised. It scrubbed her table. It scrubbed her chair. It scrubbed her dress. It scrubbed her hair. Oh, I should have had that the day that I was all messy from those messy meanies. If it was going to scrub my dress and apron. She tried to turn it off. The machine went glop. Wishy-washy, wishy-washy, bubble, bubble, plop. Uh-oh, looks like it's getting away from me. It scrubbed her path. It scrubbed her shed. It scrubbed her trees and her flower bed. Oh dear, I love my flowers. It scrubbed her tractor. It scrubbed her truck. It scrubbed her cow and her pig and her duck. I think my dog got away. He wasn't going to hang around. He probably ran. It scared him so. They tried to turn it off. The machine went glop. Wishy-washy, wishy-washy, bubble, bubble, plop. Mrs. Wishy-Washy took it back to the shop. This scrubbing machine just will not stop. The shopkeeper tried. The machine went glop. Wishy-washy, wishy-washy, bubble, bubble, plop. Washing and scrubbing all over the shop. Can you imagine, boys and girls, having a scrubbing machine that won't even stop? When you push the button to stop it, it doesn't stop. You know, I laughed about that story because when I read it to my grandchildren, I have 2 grandchildren that their names are Rylin and Bryson, and they said, "Wow, we didn't know Mrs. Wishy-Washy had a rainbow," because their cleaner that they use at their house has water in it too, but it doesn't do that. It doesn't go wishy-washy, 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 glop, and it doesn't go plop. But that reminds me of something I wanted to tell you today. Did you hear the rhyming? It said, it went glop, and it went plop, and it went, they wanted it to, what did they want it to do? Whoops, wrong. They wanted it to stop. But it didn't stop. It kept cleaning the shop. Look at that, boys and girls. There's the quiet sound again. Shh, shh, in the barn. Shh, because the babies are sleeping. And there it is right there. Shh. But look at the ends of these words. It goes up, 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 up. And that's how Joy Cowley used rhymes to write her stories. Rhyming is a fun way to write stories, just like alliteration. And you notice how she didn't use very much alliteration, but even repeating bubble, bubble, plop, the bubble, bubble kind of rolls out of on your tongue, and it sounds really interesting. So when you are doing some rhyming and you're doing some writing, see if you can do both write and rhyme, because it comes up that some really fun things will come up when you use rhyming in your writing. Well, today I know this is going to be short, but I'm waiting. We're hoping to soon have a camera that will be easier for Mr. Wishy-Washy to use. And I'm hoping that he'll be able to zoom in for when you are reading back to Mrs. Wishy-Washy. So the next time, I hope we'll be able to reread another one of the books that we've had. For now, it's time to wash our hands. And you know, I brought out a different one that I wrote down, a different saying. And this is the one I used the first day when we did a video. And Mr. Wishy-Washy said, maybe you should write it down because last time you forgot how to count backwards. So this time I won't. Wishy-washy, wishy-washy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wishy-washy, wishy-washy, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wishy-washy, wishy-washy, now I'm done. And you can do that. I used to do that with my boys and girls with any group of numbers. So another day I'll try a different group of numbers because counting backwards is a great skill to learn. So for now, boys and girls, goodbye.